Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. Marcus Aurelius. Have you ever felt a gentle ache in your chest after saying yes when you really wanted to say no? Maybe you've noticed a quiet sense of anxiety just before you respond to a request, torn between honesty and the fear of disappointing someone. It's hard to explain, but sometimes it seems like caring for others means ignoring your own needs, until your sense of self grows distant, almost translucent. The guilt that arises when you think of setting a boundary can be surprisingly sharp, like you're betraying something sacred by taking care of yourself. But Marcus Aurelius saw this another way. As a Stoic, he believed that self-respect is not selfishness. It is the foundation upon which all other virtue rests. For Marcus, living with integrity meant holding gently but firmly to your principles, even when that meant disappointing others or standing alone for what felt right. He wrote often of how our worth does not come from pleasing others, but in honoring that quiet, inward compass that knows what truly matters. Boundaries, through this lens, are less like walls and more like quiet agreements you make with yourself. They are promises to honor your needs, your limits, and your values. When you reject something that feels wrong or carve out time to rest despite pressure to give more, you are not letting anyone down. You are simply listening to what Marcus called the ruling part within you, your reason, your dignity, your inner clarity. When we begin to see boundaries this way, something shifts. The guilt may still arise, but it softens. We recognize that our lives are not measured by approval, but by the steadiness with which we care for our own mind and body. We become people who are tender yet strong, able to say no without cruelty and yes without resentment. We check in with ourselves before responding, trusting that by keeping our word to ourselves, we become more trustworthy to others as well. You might begin to pause before making commitments, noticing which ones feel light and which ones feel heavy. You might practice simple phrases, "I'm not able to do that right now," and notice the space that opens up for honesty to breathe. Over time, boundaries become acts of respect, not just for you, but for those around you. If this speaks to something in you, consider subscribing. I'm building a quiet corner of the internet for people like us. People asking harder questions, healing deeper wounds, and finding their way forward. Drop a comment if you want me to explore something specific next. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for giving this space in your day. You don't have to fix everything all at once. The gentle step you take today, to listen, to pause, to set down a quiet, loving boundary is enough. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.